between the
cultural difference. Anything else? Let's have a guest from here, from one of the enterprising lady students. What's the difference between animals and human beings with regard to, or protecting environment, if you don't want to say environment, protecting environment, or preserving environment, or... Are you able to think of something? Yeah, you would like to take a chance?
Animals can adapt to the existing environment.
Okay.
But human beings, they change the environment according to...
Oh, he's absolutely right. Let's give him a big round of applause. Animals change themselves to suit the environment. Animals change themselves, adapt themselves to suit the environment. And the men change the environment to suit themselves. The human beings change the environment to suit themselves. So, are we through?
Yeah, I think we should get
We should start? Okay. Let's have your comment. Okay, I'll tell you one beautiful story and finish off just to keep you engaged. This story is a very popular story by Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev. And incidentally, I have not introduced myself. I am Nasser and I work as General Manager HR and operations for a group of companies called Kavin Group of Companies, where a part of it is Keys Control Systems India Private Limited. We are in Crosstown Road, Singapore Plaza. Right. I think this story should take about 2 minutes, and then we should be off we should be on with the inaugural program. It's a beautiful story. Some of you might have attended Swamiji's Mahashivratri programs, and Sadhguru used to say this program. I am a very staunch admirer of Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev. Okay, the story goes like this. There used to be a pheasant and a bull who will be very close friends. A pheasant is a fat bird, a cute bird, and bull, of course. They used to be very close friends. They used to talk to each other. One day, when they were having a casual conversation, the pheasant comes to the bull and says, "Hey, you know what? There used to be a time when I used to fly very well with a lot of energy and go to the top of the branch of that particular tree you see there and sit there. And now, it's very sad, I'm being depressed, I'm not even able to wing myself to the lowest branch." Now the bull tells the pheasant, the bird, "I'll give you a free advice. If you are able to follow it, I'm sure that it's going to be successful." Pheasant says, "Yes, anything if you can make me fly again to the top of the branch." The bull says, "Every day early in the morning when you come up, you will find my droppings, pick my droppings, a few of my droppings, and then you will find the strings coming into you." The bull says, "Hey, I'm talking something serious. Why are you joking?" Says, "It's a very serious matter. I'm very serious about it. Pick my droppings. And for your information," the bull says, "for your information, there are a lot of human beings which use my droppings even for sanitation purposes. I mean, which we of course know it." Now, the pheasant doesn't have much to deny. Says, "If that be the case, okay, let me try that also." So the next day onwards, the pheasant comes, picks a little of the droppings of the bull, and to its surprise, it finds a change in itself. About a week later, the pheasant is able to fly a little and then go to the first branch of the tree. 3 weeks down the line, it's so close to the top branch. 1 month down the line, the pheasant is able to comfortably fly, wing itself and go to the top of the branch and sit there. The pheasant is thrilled. It's really happy. The bird looks all around. It takes an aerial view of all the scenery around. Now it thanks the bull like anything. And it's just able to enjoy itself. Now at that point of time, as fate would have it, there's a farmer who walks around that area. He looks a lovely bird, looks a lovely fat bird sitting on the top branch of the tree. He plans for himself for the dinner that night, goes to a close by place where he had kept his air gun hidden. He goes, picks it up, comes, shoots at the bird. Poor bird gets killed. The farmer's children get a nice dinner served for that night. Friends, there's a very good moral of this story. Who would like to try?
Don't listen to bullshit.
Mr. Lecturer, please don't be a spoil sport. You know it, so please don't say. Anybody else? Okay, the moral of the story is, as Shakiro himself says, bullshit can take you high up, but will not allow you to stay there. Yeah, let's hear it. Bullshit can take you high up, but will not allow you. But you must hear the way. We all just nothing in front of Shadguru, but the way he says it in front of an American audience, or hundreds of them in a hall, it used to be just a blast of laughter in that hall. Bullshit can take you high up. Friends, we got a very good message in this. It's a very good message. College students do it. We do it in organizations. We do it in industries. We all talk about CSR. We all talk about CSR. But tell me genuinely, put your hands in your heart and say, do we do CSR for our photographs to be published in the newspaper the next day, or do we do it for any other purpose? I'm sure 99% of us will belong to the first category. I have felt bad when I did a wonderful CSR program, informed all the press, and was disappointed to see none of them had made a coverage of it the next day. So it's all about, okay, we require promotion, we require talking, we require people to know what we are doing, but that's not all. Above all, it's something like, it's our own inner self. The thing we started as our own inner self. The environment is our own self. We do it for our own self, and then it's basically all of us joining hands together and trying to achieve a purpose. Rallies are definitely wonderful. Rallies create a lot of awareness. And even if 10% of the people who watch the rallies start following certain of those principles that are being prescribed there, I'm sure it's going to bring in a great change. So, there's a lot of great speakers today. They're all going to speak about it, and I think it's time that we start the inaugural session without making much ado about it. Okay, so the last thing was, it's like environment. It's like water and ship. So long the ship is in the water, it's safe. The moment the water is in the ship, it's sunk. So it's got to be such a big balance. We got to realize what it means to us and how we're going to protect it. And every small thing that we do has a value addition to it. Okay, let's welcome the dignitaries on the stage. Please come. Give them a big round of applause. Come.
To continue from where Mr. Nazar Kamal, the magic creator, has left, I will request Dr. Baldev Raj, Mrs. Anisha, Mr. Balasundaram, our secretary, the general manager of LPD. Please sit down.